Oh no. Oh no. Dude. Yeah. Bro, I'm a fucking raver, dude. Or I was. Yeah.
Where?
He said, "Oh shit."
You mean where? Right here.
Goblins? What goblins?
Oh, we can see them.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, fuck.
Shadow Step, Fan of Knives.
I like how you grafted
Oh,
my character.
All of them, but this one disappeared. Oh, nope.
Though
they're in the
I can
next
see
room.
these.
Wait, how are
Oh,
you
now
guys
they're
getting
gone.
in there?
Hitting join.
How are you pinging like that?
Tab.
Okay.
Oh.
Are you kidding
okay.
Oh,
me?
wow, that's
Y'all been
fancy
on
as
this a
fuck.
lot longer than I have, and y'all didn't know that?
Hold on now. Who needs to get in? I heard somebody say they can't get in.
I need to get in. Tanner.
Can I get one of you to stream it on Discord? Because I still don't have tabletop.
Wow, dude. Imagine being poor.
You can watch it on twitch.tv/TanFireman.
Who
I
doesn't
don't
have
have
tabletop?
Tan on Steam to invite him. Let me.
He has. I can invite him.
Okay.
Wow, dude, can you imagine?
Look at this background, dude. What are we in the woods playing Dund?
What's the password?
Hold on.
The
One.
number one.
Who was the one who doesn't have tabletop?
Beefaroni and cheese.
Beefaroni and cheese.
Bro, send me your Steam name so I can give you a little kiss on the forehead.
I thought you were gonna say the mouth, dude. I was so ready.
Either or.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the penis.
Wow. Okay.
Well,
Okay. All right. Are we going live? now?
Little tip kiss, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm ready.
Here
talking about
we.
kissing each other yet?
All right. Welcome back to the Foaming Mug for Dragon's Hunger, episode 4. Joined with our fellow party members here, and tonight's session will be a little bit longer of a session, hopefully, with extra adventures to be had, as the party has received word of a mysterious magical sword that was once used to slay a dragon hundreds of years ago, and they've also learned about a terrorizing party of boar and orc that have been messing with Falcon's Lodge. So those are your two current missions that you guys have. Towards the end of the last campaign, I believe we had returned to Phandalin. Is that correct?
That sounds
Uh.
Sure.
Oh wait.
We had to return the big dumb animal. I don't remember if it was an ox or if it was.
Are you talking about?
Talking about me?
Wow,
Vincent.
You're talking about that
Yeah,
voice.
you guys did that.
We been done did that.
Yeah,
Come
but
on,
we
Beefy
never
Five
left
Layer.
after we took it back.
In my notes, I have Falcon at Falcon's Lodge, Dragon Sword at Dragon's Burrow, and kill boar orcs.
Oh,
Boar.
see, look at that. Notes. Take your notes, players. That's important.
Point of inspiration.
Hold
Point of
on.
inspiration?
Yes. Josh, would you like to take a point of inspiration, please?
Yeah, how do I do that? Give me.
Oh, dude, no fair. I wasn't here.
It's set by your armor.
Oh,
class.
nice. And I make it glow.
Yep.
Oh.
That'll allow you to roll 1d20 on your choice.
So I have one extra d20. Only one
Yeah,
though.
you can re-roll. Yeah, just
Oh, okay. So,
yes.
I'm here for you, bro.
It's like-
bro, Wiggles took my red again.
Dude, I stay red, so I ain't
Always
gotta
red.
get red, Playboy.
Where's my fucking orange dog? I'm kind of pissed off right now.
Orange is for people who don't respect women, and let me tell you, that ain't me.
All right.
Uh,
So
Hey, you're gonna have to go a different color.
as we are starting off our adventure, you guys made it back to Phandalin. The cart and Vincent were returned, all that stuff. That's a couple sessions ago. But you guys had received information from Falcon at the lodge about some orcs and some boar that were terrorizing the area around the lodge, where he takes high rollers on essentially canned hunting trips. And then you also heard from a very familiar old man's voice inside the inn at Phandalin that there was an ancient sword to be found buried underneath a burrow. So that being said, what would you guys wish to do? You have the burrow located as far as a map. I believe it was Thadanor that spoke with the old man and got the location.
Yeah, I
uncovered.
gave up Will War's bussy for the location.
Yeah,
Yes,
bro.
yes. The old man was
Hell
all
yeah.
into Wilwer. That's correct.
Dude, he's so cute.
No
Yeah, let's go
problem.
get the motherfucking sword. So in case a dragon runs upon thine, we can slay such beast. Yea, verily?
Yay.
I'm down.
Alright.
That's 3 yays.
Yay.
Okay.
Okay.
Yee.
4?
Yay.
That's a yee?
Yee.
Which is 2 yays in case you didn't know.
Yee.
But are we gonna leave our boy Falcon to deal with orcs by himself?
Oh no, we're gonna fuck these borks up, but I think
Oh,
the
we're
sword
over here.
The sword's not going anywhere. Falcon might die if we wait too long.
the sword ain't going nowhere, but the dragon is.
True. Dude, Falcon's a bamp, so I think that he's good.
He's not hunting without us. I would at least I would hope not.
He did tell you that they have not breached the lodge and they do avoid it, from what he's gathered.
Yeah, I think
Oh.
Falcon's chilling until we get there.
It's over here.
All right, so heading off to the Dragon's Burrow, then is that correct?
Yeah.
Dude, let's
like
burrow that
Zelda.
dragon so hard.
Okay. What time of day do you guys want to leave? Do you want to leave it first light, midday, towards the evening?
Just
Shit,
get a
dude.
fresh early
I'd say
start.
first
Fresh early
light.
I was,
start.
I was
First light
about to
in the
say
morning.
we go at night, but I mean, if the party wants to go in the day.
Well,
I
you
mean,
know, a lot of
shit.
these people don't have dark
I thought-
vision, so
I thought we
Disgusting.
could- Yeah. I have
Wait,
dark
wait,
vision.
wait, wait. You said people a little too aggressively right there. What's
a lot of
going
these
on?
other, a lot of these other, you know.
I have
Yes.
I have a question in terms of one of my spells.
Go ahead.
I have heat metal, which requires a piece of iron and a flame.
Mhm.
Do I need to carry a piece of iron around with me?
Your weapon, bro.
Yeah, if
Well,
you
my weapon's a
touch
stick.
right, so if you have any iron metallic object, you can heat it.
I got another question. Who
What?
in their right mind picks heat metal?
Well, here's my thing. It says I could do it from 60 feet away on something that somebody else is holding. So would
Oh
the
my
item
God.
they're holding count as the material?
If it's iron,
Oh,
Yeah, but what are we fighting? Orcs from Lord of the Rings? Who just has a metal handle in their hand?
well,
you know what I mean?
here's what it says. Like
A sword's made of
basically,
iron.
choose a manufactured metal object, so it could be a set of armor, such as a
Oh,
metal
okay.
weapon or heavy suit. Blah 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 blah. Basically, it burns them, and then they have to do a saving throw to see if they can take their shit off. So, like, I can make a fool drop his armor.
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay, I take
in
everything
theory.
bad I ever said about you.
in theory.
So it says the materials are a piece of iron and a flame. Do I need to carry my own iron with me?
Does he have to touch him?
I will say that
It
if
says
the
60 feet.
if the entity that you were attempting,
Oh
Are
my
we
God.
okay?
We
hey,
good?
Good, Astros?
I
You
just,
good, bro?
I just dropped sub. We're good. We're good.
Okay.
Everything
Yeah,
okay?
bro.
Jeez.
You look like-
So
you look
aggressive.
like
I didn't know
a
someone was
rat
that excited for the session.
flew out
Jeez.
of stairs.
I will say
It's,
if as a DM, this is my DM ruling on heat metal. If an object in which you are trying to heat is iron, and somebody else has possession of it, I'll allow it.
Oh, bro, this Vandalin map
Okay.
is sick.
And for this other one, it just says I need a bunch of sharp thorns. Can I just go pick some thorns before we pick some twigs with thorns on them before we leave town?
Well, you guys have approximately 40 miles to cover, so I'm sure you
I'm-
can find some along the way.
I'm picking up plants on the way. Hella plants.
All right, you can put thorns into your equipment as you are a druid and you have 2 days of travel on foot. You guys will probably be able to find thorns, no problem. I'm not even gonna have you roll for that.
Sick.
Okay, so as you guys head out at the beginning of the day, you notice that today it is storming and it is raining. It's cold and windy, and the storm isolation has moved away from the top of Icespire Peak. And it seems to be as if the storm is following you guys, almost as, the cartoon, the rainy cloud above your head, just doom and gloom on top of your head constantly.
Mm.
that continues to happen throughout your journey. On your first day of travel, I would like you guys to do every single person do a perception check for me and give me the highest and the lowest.
Shit, I'm hella perceptive full.
Fuck.
Shit.
Oh, thank God.
Oh my god, I am not perceptive at all.
27.
3.
27.
I'm probably the lowest.
I got a 9.
I rolled a nat 1, and I still
Don't
got
worry,
higher
guys.
than Will War.
Don't worry, guys.
It's a little
All
Fuck
right,
it.
so 27 was the highest. What was
Your
the lowest?
27
3.
was
No,
a
no, no, no.
stealth check, you
That was,
idiot.
no, I know. That's what I was trying to
Oh.
sweet it in there. Come on. No, it's 19.
Okay, 19 and lowest is
Is
4.
Thomas with 3.
Oh, 3.
3. Okay.
I have a
Um,
17 in there also. I don't know if that changes.
Wait, does Will War have minus and he still beat me? Hold on.
No, I have 0.
Okay, cool. Sweet.
the storm is following you guys and is heavily billowing with fog and sleet type rain as it comes down, and you guys are starting to get pretty soaked and cold towards the end of the travels of this day as you were starting to go towards the southwestern corner of Neverwinter Wood, and you are out in the open.
Okay. This is a dead open field.
Pretty much. I mean, imagine
There's a storm brewing past away.
You
Imagine
city wise.
in Lord of the Rings when
Okay.
Mhm.
Aragorn
Lumber.
says, "Legolas, what do your elven eyes see?"
Oh, we're
Remember
like
that-
in the plains.
Remember that?
Mm.
Yes, you're like in plains with boulders and wadis and stuff like that everywhere.
Okay.
Hey, do we see any like wildlife, like any birds flying or any,
With the average perception check you guys got, the storm is just so strong that you guys aren't able to pick up much outside of your regular field of view
Shit.
as far as life forms are concerned and creatures. But it's getting to the halfway point of your guys' journey.
Oh, you know what that means.
so we're about 20
and-
miles down?
20 miles?
Yeah, you're about 20-ish miles away. The sun is beginning to set and the storm is not letting up. And I will tell you, if you guys stay out in the storm, it might get a little rough overnight.
We must find
I
shelter.
said we keep going.
Guys, I think we should find some shelter and possibly rest for the night.
Yea, verily.
Yay. Yay, I say.
Yay.
Who is going to attempt to locate a safe haven?
Would that be a survival check?
Yes, it would.
Ooh, survival.
Hey,
I
Dude,
have
I'll
a-
run that.
Who's
I'll run
got
that.
that?
I have a
I'll
plus
ru-
3.
I'll
and
run
I'm a
that so
1
hard. I'm gonna run it so hard.
run it so hard.
0.
Yeah, I'm not
I'm
doing that.
doing it. Dibs. What are we doing?
We're looking for shelter.
We're looking
I
for a
have
home.
I have
dude.
a plus
Make
3.
his house a
I
home.
have a plus
What am I
3.
rolling?
Survival.
Survival?
Boom. Clicked it. 12.
Yeah, we're dead.
We're
I got a
dead.
plus 7 and I got a
fucked today.
fucking 12, bro.
Wild.
We're fucked
You-
today.
You see a large boulder to the west of you, about a mile away, that kind of has like an outcropping, if you will, where it provides like a roof lean-to type shelter, but it is forwardly exposed. But it would suffice for the 6 of you to take shelter underneath it.
Boys, we're going to this rock. I'm gonna mold us some
I'm-
earth and
It's
we're
not
good.
just a boulder.
This is perfect for
sprinting.
Wilmore.
Let's get it.
Sprinting towards the boulder.
This is better than my boulder at home.
As you approach, you see the outcropping, as I said, is large enough for the 6 of you to huddle up under. It will be tight, but it can be done. And let's see. I would imagine
my
it's
middle name.
probably Astros. What's your passive perception, Astros?
Lower than mine. Loser.
5.
Mine's 10.
Mine is 17.
Perception, not wisdom.
Perception.
Oh, wait,
Passive
hold on.
perception
JK.
is wisdom. Yes, it is.
Oh, JK. Then 17.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I
Mine's
figured Astros
10,
would
I
have
was
a
yeah.
little
looking at
higher.
my modifier.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that makes sense.
So Astris and Thadanor, you guys see as you approach closer a wounded humanoid figure huddled up underneath the outcropping.
I said we kill him.
Hey yo, uh, Thadnor, do you see that wounded over there into the rock?
I see him. You want to talk to
What?
him, or should we just murder
You want
him?
me to stealth on him and kill him?
I think we should. I think we should talk to him.
I think we should talk to him.
I think we
Okay.
should talk to him. I'm gonna stand behind you. If he does anything squirrely, I'm attacking.
I'm gonna yell out the British are coming.
I'm gonna let my inner
I'm gonna-
demons behind me. Not
I'm gonna look at
influence me.
Mojito and go click clack click. We should kill this guy.
30 minutes passed.
Too bad you blind pricks don't see anything.
I would like to walk up to this injured person and ask him, "Is he okay? Are
As
they
you-
okay?"
As you get closer, you see a humanoid body, top half attached to a horse-like lower half.
Oh
It
shit!
appears
It's
to
a
be-
fucking minute or whatever the fuck that thing.
Centaur.
He appears to be a centaur, which you have heard tale of. They're very uncommon to see, especially outside of the forest, but you do recognize it as being a centaur. Asterisk, as you approach him, he stands up off his horse knees and pulls his wet hair away from his face.
Ooh.
Oh,
Hello there. Who are you? As he peers through the storm, trying to get a grasp on who's approaching.
I put my hand on my chest. My name is Hex, and I kind of point over towards Thadnor and I say, "This is my companion Thadnor," and kind of point off to the distance. This is the rest of our party. We are seeking shelter for right now. How did you end up like this? Are you hurt?
Then I throw up
Oh.
my click with my fingers.
Well met. I am Xanth. I am a centaur. They call me the Centaur of Attention. I have been traveling these lands as I've been pushed out of my home in Neverwinter Wood due to a ramshackle group of orcs.
I
What
immediately
these?
Funny.
I grip my staff even harder hearing the word orc.
What brings you
Uh,
here, adventurers?
Ooh. Sword. A sword.
The sword.
I say
was not
telepathically to Hex?
here. Yes, a sword.
A sword
Arco.
brings you to the middle of the open area here in the middle of the storm.
I'm gonna whisper to Thadnor. I wasn't here last week. I had a doctor's appointment. What?
It's
We
true.
look
He
for a
has a slip.
sword that slays dragons. We are
Yes.
nearly halfway upon our journey, Centaur
Mhm.
horseman.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Copy. Okay. You must speak of the legend of the Dragon's Burrow. Is this
Oh.
correct?
That is
Yes.
correct. I am smart.
You
He is an
belie-
idiot.
You are one of the many adventurers who have attempted to find Lady Tanimir Alagandar's royal
shit.
sword
Royal
in which
army.
she used to kill Azdraka, the green dragon. Is this correct?
Yea, verily, dead ass.
Well, you'll find it just shy of 20 miles to the northwest of this location. If you wish to take shelter tonight, I would not be opposed to some company, as I have spent some time in the Dragon Burrow and I might be able to disclose some of that information to you.
Oh, I look
Oh.
at Thadnor and I'm like, "Yo, this horseman, he knows what's up."
Should I check this fool? Or you think he's legit?
I'm gonna go out on a limb. And I think he's legit.
I
If
would
he ain't
like
legit, he's
to
gonna die.
Offer him. You said he was fucked up, right? I would like to offer him a handful of good
ration.
berries
Mm.
if
Good
he were
berries.
to take us to Yea Verily location.
Thomas's eyes widen at the sight of the good berries.
I will say this: you offer him a handful of berries, and he does place his hand out, but he has a look of almost offensiveness taken as he takes the berries.
God damn it.
I may be half horse, but I do enjoy my fair share of meat as well. But I'll take these berries if that's all you have.
Let me tell you, horseman. Nobody loves meat more than me. People look at me and they're like, "Wow, this guy loves meat." His middle name. But you eat one of these berries, you're gonna know what's hot, what's hood. All right.
They're like crack cocaine.
So
And I'm
how
I
like-
would
many-
like to ask him, is he injured in any way?
I had like 7 one time.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him 5.
he takes 5, he eats them, and as you ask him if he's injured, he points to his abdomen, and there is a small slash about 4 inches in length across his abdomen.
Was
Oh,
5
is
enough
it-
to heal it?
I would
Is it-
like to cast Prayer of Healing on my good man.
Was
Okay.
5 enough to heal it? Because good berries heal.
So he does eat them, and he does feel slightly rejuvenated as he relays that
was
to you.
Really
The
fucked up.
wound, however, is still bleeding,
Okay.
as
okay.
as they don't necessarily cure a wound; they just give you health back, right?
Yeah,
So
it's 1 per berry.
okay. The sun is beginning to set. Is there any preparations you'd like to make for camp before we start this? I know, Asterisk, you're going to do a prayer of healing. It takes 10 minutes ritually to do. I'm just
Yeah.
asking if you guys
I'm
want
gonna
to
hit-
make
Yeah,
more
I'm gonna hit
comfort.
a double mold earth to give us a wee bit of a what's the word? Like a half circle around the rock with a
Yeah.
little opening.
Dome.
Yeah,
a
you can
half dome?
easily do that. Easily
Yeah.
do that.
That's
And
what I'm gonna do.
I'd like to step forward and say, first watch is on me.
Okay.
I'd like to stealth into the cave for no apparent reason.
Yes. I'm gonna give the other 5 berries to Wilwar.
Let's fucking go.
I stare at those berries as you pass them by.
Off the
Uh,
berries.
I flip one of the 5 to what's his name? Thomas.
I look at it in my hand and I giggle like a little kid. And then
So you guys find as much room as you can under this outcropping, and Thadanor builds up 2 walls of earth around the front, so you have even more shelter now, which is nice. It blocks some of the wind, as the storm now is beginning to become snow and ice, and it's
Oh,
getting
shit.
very cold.
I'm gonna pull a torch out.
Okay, you're gonna light it.
I love you too, Taylor.
Just pulls out
You
a
wanna say what's up to
torch.
the
Yeah, I'm
homies?
just gonna pull it out, look at it. I don't even know if I have a torch, to be 100% completely honest with you
You
about me
should
being
have
honest.
torches. You should have torches.
we have torches
Yeah,
in
I'm
the
gonna pull
tinder
torch
box.
out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stab the torch
Ricky.
into the ground, and then I'm gonna light it.
Okay.
Why don't we just put it
You
on the
light
ground
it.
like a
Please.
fire?
You got
Starts to bring up some heat.
1 hour.
All right. What is your prayer of healing heal for?
You want me to roll it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm hitting him for
Come on now.
14.
Damn. Okay.
Okay,
okay, okay.
Okay.
As you make your prayer and hold on to your holy talisman and utter your clerical words, you see the wound in his abdomen seal over, as there is now a scar there, but he is no longer bleeding, and he places his hand upon your shoulder. I thank you very much, cleric.
Anytime.
I've been wounded for several days now without any medicine.
And
I
by the way,
understand.
what
Yes.
hurt you, horseman?
Yes, I was attacked by what seemingly was a group of wild boar.
The
as
boards.
as they ran me off in the woods towards the west. And as I was running from these boar, they surrounded me, and one of the boar transformed into what appeared to be an orc. And the orc had upon its wrist some type of bladed weapon and sliced me. And the last thing I remember is just taking off into the plains, and they did not pursue me past the forest.
And might I say, in comparison to me, you don't look very strong. However, in comparison to my party, you look rather very strong. Were you alone in this matter, or did you have friends with you?
I
He's
was,
an
yes.
outcast.
I am a wandering guardian of the Neverwinter Wood in the South Corridor.
And you were just adventuring.
I was guarding my land.
Oh,
These
And I
how-
was
must be
how,
dealt with.
how inconvenient of you. Anyway, continue. I cut you off. I apologize.
It's okay. So I understand you wish to travel to Dragon's Burrow, correct?
Yes. We're trying to find this sacred sword.
Yes, the legend of the sword. Yes. Now,
Yes.
have any of you ever been to the Dragon's Burrow before?
Nuh-uh.
I say not myself, and I turn around and ask the rest of the group.
Nar.
Not
Nah.
that I
Well,
know of.
Not
I would
fam.
not
We're getting
recommend.
drunk one day.
I would not recommend going there at night, as this hill is haunted by restless spirits of the dead. Strange
Ooh.
witch lights hover over the Dragon Burrow at night.
Yeah,
I
no one-
myself choose to stay away from it, as I do not like to dwell upon evil spirits.
It's a good thing none of us wanted to go at night. It was a
Yeah.
clear consensus that we all wanted to go during the day. Right, guys?
Haha, yes.
Yay, yay.
And real quick before I forget, Asterisk, when you ritual cast, you do not have to use a spell slot, just FYI.
Oh,
Oh, shit, that's cool.
sweet. Okay.
All right. So, who's taking first watch?
Wilbur.
Wilbur?
Wilbur.
Okay. And anyone want to ask anything of Xanth before you guys start your rest?
Can I look before we start? Does he have a weapon? Does he have any weapons?
He does not appear to have any weapons.
Okay.
He wears a like leather tunic style shirt that's double breasted at the front.
Okay.
Oh
And
shit.
I mean he's got a horse body and
Yeah.
a man body,
Mm.
you know.
Yeah.
Mm,
Is he thick? Is he thick?
He's
supple.
thick. He's thick.
Supple.
He's thick.
I pull out one of my hand axes and I give it to him and he's like, this is for protection.
Ah, I'm not used to such a crude weapon, but I'll gladly take it to protect myself.
Damn.
What type of weapon are you used to?
I usually carry a staff as axes, and he looks disgustingly at the hand axe I
Well,
used to
okay,
chop down my trees.
I reach into my pack and I pull out a javelin. Would this suffice instead?
Fuck. Dude, some
Yes.
artillery.
That would.
And I hand him the javelin and take back the hand axe.
I reach in my pocket.
He nods very graciously at you, and says to himself, or says to the party, if you guys, if your party does not mind, I would like to take respite, as I've been on the run and I've been alone, and I feel rather protected with you. I would like to take some time to sleep.
Word dog.
Hit that shit, blood.
course.
Hit that shit.
Go take your nap. Take your nap, dog. Get your big boy sleep.
All
wanna
right.
cuddle?
So everyone's going to bed down. If you haven't long rested from last session, this is your opportunity to do so. Wilwer, I need you to make a perception check as night has found you.
Okay, no
Come on,
babies.
Daddy Bear.
No
Come on.
babies, baby. Come on, baby.
Come
No
on.
babies.
6.
Show me potato
That
salad.
word you were getting fucking
Okay.
ran up on.
As the night progresses, you peer over the top of the 5-foot barrier that Thadnor made for you and look out into the distance, and it is a raging blizzard of a storm. And after about an hour passes, you see the torch go out in your camp, and the cold is now ever encroaching into your party.
Light another torch.
Yeah, I like to pull out my own torch and light it myself to replenish the flame within our hut.
Okay. Now you'll have to do so every hour, and you have a 4-hour watch, and you have 3 hours left, so you'd have to burn 2 more torches. if
Okay, I
that's
have
your intention.
one on hand.
You only have one? I have.
I can give him a torch to use as well.
We're asleep.
You'd have to wake someone up.
Or he can go
Oh,
through
we're
your
still
shit.
sleeping. My bad.
Oh, yeah, we're
dude, run
we
them
can just
pockets, yo.
rummage.
Run them
I have
pockets.
10. I have 10 torches.
Funny thing about my pockets, it's located in my asshole.
If you'll allow it,
Huh.
I'd like to go through Paddlefoot's gear
Call
to
that
look
a
for
bag
more
of holding.
torches.
Okay, are you attempting to do it sneakily, or are you just going to go through it?
I'm just gonna go fucking through it. Fuck it.
He's, one hand's gonna hold him down, and the other hand's gonna start reaching.
Dude, don't make me
Okay.
backflip away again.
You do go through his bag. Thomas, you notice this happening as it wakes you up a little bit, but not too bad.
Go back to
yeah,
sleep,
Anything,
yeah.
or-
I'm just
Yeah.
keeping us warm.
I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Okay, cool. So you now have enough torches to last you the rest of your.
You want me to
watch.
-2, right?
Yep.
Okay.
As you
Uh,
peer out into the land before you, the storm does not let up, and you start to see about with the dim light that your torch actually can create past the shelter in which you guys are staying. Snow is starting to pile up. There's about 4 inches of snow currently in the plains.
Shit.
Pull it down. Get.
Do
Oh.
I just see it with every hour? Do I see it gradually? Like, is it
Yeah,
is it
it's-
encapsulating us?
No, it's not burying you guys by any means, but it's definitely like by the end of your 4 hours, there's going to be about 6 inches of snow.
Okay.
Like Tahoe, we're buried.
We must be in Ohio.
If there's nothing else you'd like to do, that's what you see on your watch. And Thadinor will be awake at this point as he is elvish.
Yep. super
Yeah,
awake.
I turned to him and I just say keep the light on.
That's what I do, baby.
All right.
And I go to sleep.
Thad and Org. Perception check.
If it's lower than my passive perception, can I use that?
No,
Ooh,
because
19. Fart on my balls.
All right, use his passive.
What the fuck?
so 19. Um, you're continuing to keep torches lit too, correct?
Now when you say they go out, are they like burnt out, like they're gone?
They lose oil on the tapestry in which they're lit after an hour.
Can I just stand there with that produced flame in my hand?
Sure can. It might not
Like-
give as much heat, but yeah.
I'm gonna make it as big as I can and just hold it in my hand.
I will say at this point you have 5 stabs of what the torches were burning, and if you can produce flame, that's probably enough to get a fire going.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make a full ass fire then.
Okay.
Dude, DM fucking thinking
You
outside the
said
box.
5 torches?
He said,
Yeah.
We would have died. Everybody take a point of
Just
exhaustion.
trying to help out. We got beginner players here, folks. It's okay. It's okay. DM can help every once in a while.
All
I
right,
didn't
check
think
out
of that.
5 torches.
All right, so you get the fire lit, and as you peer out into the distance, you hear rustling behind you inside the alcove,
Oh.
and as you look, you see Xanth rise to his feet, and he walks forward. You know, it's just a couple feet away. It's a small alcove, but he walks forward and peers out to the stone wall that you're looking over.
What's up, bud?
This used to be a very beautiful land before the orcs came in.
Hey, say less, bro. It's funk on site with these borks. We're finna fuck these fools up after we get this sword. Oh god.
Well, you understand the true reason as to why these orcs have come to be.
No, I just hate them.
Um,
Versus
approximately 3 weeks ago, a white dragon was pushed down from the north and has been holed up in the mountains to the south of us.
ask them if they're part of the Krogmaw clan.
Are you
saying that
aware
these-
of this dragon?
Oh, we are so aware of this dragon. It fucked up the town we just came from. This shit was wild.
Ah, you must have adventured from Phandalin then.
Yeah, on god.
Gotcha. Well,
No
these
cap.
orcs are followers of Talos. Talos is a thunder god, and an evil one at that. He thrives on destruction and mayhem. When the dragon came to the lands, these orcs used to be held at the Ice Spire Hold near Ice Spire Peak. This was their home that they took in the ruins of this location. After many hundreds of years, men and dwarves and elves that once lived there no longer do, and the orcs took it for their own. And it is my belief, based on my findings, that when the dragon took up residency at the Ice Spire Hold, the orcs were pushed out, and now they are attempting to find a new home in my woods.
Yeah, no, we can't have that shit. We'll murder these fools and then we'll fuck that dragon up.
He, in a very regal look, just gives you a nod.
Hell yeah.
I'm welcome to
Most-
this idea.
Most
Hell
hood
yeah,
rat
fool.
druid I've ever heard of.
On the set, we finna fuck these fools up. Ain't nobody run this forest but me and you, blood. And I dap them up.
And he daps back.
Sick as fuck.
With with his horse leg.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's
He has
gangster.
2 arms.
Yeah, he
That's
has 2
gangster.
arms.
He does have hands.
He
I'm
brings
not-
in a
that's not
hoof,
talking
he
you know?
shit.
He just flexes with the hoof anyway. Just fucking dabs
Yeah,
with the hoof.
yeah, he's just like
I'll
Makes
tap
that
the hoof
little
on
makes
that.
a little clap sound. You know?
Yeah.
Gee.
God damn.
So as you finish your watch, Xanth stays with you to continue the watch,
Oh shit.
and the storm has a moment of reprieve where the snow stops falling and the wind dies down for a moment, and you see Xanth looking very, very intently to the northeast.
What you staring at, fam?
I do not know, but I have a cold chill upon my spine, and it seems to be emanating from that direction.
Yeah, it's snowing. I don't know if you noticed.
Do you look in the direction in which he's looking?
I look so fucking hard.
With a 19, you see a winged tailed, large, white figure crash down at the edge of the tree line, approximately 3 to 5 miles away from you. And through the fog of the storm that's still there, its figure is only like briefly seen as it descends down. Like
Could
there's
I-
like a break, and then it hits the ground floor.
Possibly tell what direction it's looking at?
With the storm going, there's no way to tell where it was looking, and because
Okay.
it's about 3 miles away. But
Oh.
you do see a similar form, and this would be the same form that ransacked Phandalin a couple weeks ago when you were there.
Damn fool, that's a motherfucking dragon blood. He's right there.
Does this wake us up at all, or
No,
Has
it's
it,
far
has it
enough
been 8
away.
hours?
It's right now. You're at about 7.
All right, I'm not gonna wake him up. I'm just gonna let Xanth know what I see.
Yes, I saw it too. I would recommend we put out the fire until it leaves.
Oh God.
All right. He uses his back 2 hooves to stomp out the fire and stands back at the wall with you. Over the course of the next hour, you do not see or hear anything in that direction. Everyone else, the time to be awoken has come, and it's still pretty damn cold because you've had the last hour without any fire, albeit the storm has receded. There is fresh snow all about the ground.
It's
I
cold.
Put out the
feel, I
fire.
feel, I feel right at home in this amazing cold weather.
Yeet.
I'm fucking freezing.
I'm
Hey, that
looking at
dragon-
I'm looking at Will War and I'm like, what?
That
robes
motherfucking
are
dragon's
very
over there,
thin.
blood. I seen him.
Over
You
where?
What
see?
color was
Where-
it?
where's
saw
it
the
at?
dragon?
He's about 3 miles, yay verily, and I point in the direction. He said northeast.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yay.
I think he
Well,
said
what color
northeast.
was the dragon?
It was that same one that fucked up the town.
Not the horse.
What color was it? I don't know. I
Right, it
wasn't
was
here
3
just
miles
now.
away, fool. Fuck you. I seen him.
Your eyes
I
don't
see-
work. You can't tell color.
Not 3 miles away. I seen a shadowy figure amidst the storm, and I said,
I'm legally
"Oh,
blind?
I said, dead ass, that's him. And Xanth was like, for sure.
So it was the dragon.
You're trying to tell me that you don't see color.
Nah. Nah, just people.
Okay, that's fair.
This is, whew.
All
He's the
Too
reason
hot.
why the storm has
Hot
gotten so
territory.
bad.
Why
Let's
didn't you
find
wake
our
us up?
sword.
We could
I
have
used-
fought him right now.
He was
was
too
right
far
there.
away.
Oh no,
You're-
no.
Honestly, you look a little weak. We need the sword.
I look a little weak.
You-
You're saying
Who
I
are
look
you
weak.
saying looks
Everyone, you're gonna fucking call me out right now.
Hey,
I
man.
stand up. I
Oh,
stand
shit.
up
Oh, fight him.
in front of his
Fight,
fucking
fight,
face. I'm
fight,
weak.
fight, fight,
You
Yeah,
said
fight,
I'm
fight,
weak.
fight.
I can't hear anything over everybody talking, but I'm gonna let him know you look like shit. Let's go get this sword, pussy.
Oh,
Me and Thomas, we tried to
God.
instigate the fight in the cave.
Fight, 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 fight,
I
fight,
grab
fight.
Fadnor by his neck
Ooh.
and I pull him up. You're gonna talk to me like that?
Wait.
Does Thadnor resist being grappled?
Fuck no, this is kind of sexy.
All right.
huh?
As soon as he picks me up, I'm gonna go.
Are you attempting to asphyxiate Thadnor?
I don't. I mean,
Please say yes.
I see the
Please say
look
yes.
on him. I see the
Please
look
say yes.
on him, and I can tell he's enjoying this, and I just fucking let go and turn around.
Okay. Very well.
I'm gonna say,
Um,
damn it.
as all this happens, you see the giant horse in the room, and he looks
don't
to
like
you.
it.
And I do not wish to disturb your male bonding. However, if you'd like for me to show you Dragon's Burrow, I can take you the rest of the way. As it is now daytime, I'm not worried about going there.
Oh,
Oh, sheezy, my kneesy. Let's go.
Hell yeah, blood. Oh God.
Yep.
You guys head out on to the rest of your journey. Fresh snow packed underneath your feet. It is still overcast. Visibility is about 20 miles or so, but it's overcast. There's no fog anymore.
And
I'm just gonna say this whole time I'm grabbing sticks.
how many
I'm grabbing my thorns.
miles is it to Dragons?
You got about just under 20 miles.
Just under 20 miles. Okay, so during that time, I'd like to tell Mojito Jones as soon as we in our cant that
Mhm.
as soon as we get there, let's stealth and do our thing.
I'm right behind you, my brother.
All right.
That was an hour of game time.
Yeah.
So
All right. So we're going to switch over to our encounter scene now.
Is it the one we're
I-
on or the other one?
I like to stealth before that. You know.
Fucking meta
Just kidding, I
rogues,
was
dude.
Alright, that's real convenient.
Oh, it's the other one?
I mean, you
Rogue
did say
out.
stealth. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Oh, God.
Okay.
What the heck? Oh wow, this
Yo,
whole
I
map
like
is it?
this.
Oh shit, that's a lot of feet.
Oh dang it, brother.
This shit's big as hell.
Yeah.
All right.
Yo,
As
yo,
you
Robo, what's
guys
this?
approach, a 30-foot high hill rises ahead of you. Its top too flat to be a natural occurrence. Jutting from the grassy hilltop, which is covered in snow, is a row of 10-foot tall bone white rocks that arc toward the stormy sky like outstretched talons. So the peak is, let me tab it. The peak is 30 feet high. Everyone familiar with how cartography works?
Yes.
Yee.
Okay, so
Dead
the first line, 10, 20, 30, right?
You're right.
Yes,
Mhm.
sir.
Okay.
Mhm.
So that's what you guys see in front of you. Xanth says this here is the dragon's burrow. When it was built in the form of the dragon that was slain, and it is told that underneath this burrow is the remains of the dragon, as well as your sword. I myself have never been inside the burrow. I don't know how to get in, but this is the location in which you seek.
Okay. Okay.
If
Oh, God.
if you find yourself in Neverwinter Wood, just remember, Harry Potter. It is a dangerous place.
It's a dangerous
and-
place, Harry Potter. All right.
And he
Yo,
he
what's
gives
this?
you guys a nod and continues off. And
Hey, give me
well,
that
we're
javelin.
I was just about to say he was gonna try and leave with the javelin. Do you want it back?
Yeah, I fucking want that javelin back, asshole.
Hey, give me the javelin.
All right. He gives it back to you, and then he heads off into the distance back towards Neverwinter Wood. All right. So, what do y'all want to do?
I'm gonna stealth away from my party.
Yeah, I'm stealthing.
Okay, stealth check for Thomas and Mojito.
Oh god, here we go.
What are these
I'm
little
going to stick
shits
my
keep going?
finger directly in Mojito's anus with
Hex
no
beef,
spit.
like, why do these guys just keep fucking vanishing?
No spit.
22, 22, baby. Oh,
man.
come on. Give me,
Oh,
give me a
man.
kiss. Give me a
What
kiss.
are the
Come on.
What the frig?
Okay,
Dang, we were
where
twins.
are you guys wanting to go?
That's a great
Uh,
question.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking more along the lines of somewhere right over here.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So do we just not see them walk over here because they're still?
I mean,
would
we see them
imagine we wouldn't-
disappear, right?
You guys, okay, so the way stealth works is if an enemy or an NPC doesn't know your location prior to you stealthing, it's not like you're invisible, but you're hiding from them. Just like if your wife is walking down the hallway and you know she's walking down the hallway and you hide around the corner, she doesn't know you're there type thing, and then you jump out and scare her. That's how stealth works.
Is this
Okay.
from first hand?
But not
Yes.
with a weapon. You know what I mean?
So you guys see them as they are crouching in the snow and they're hiding from somebody who wouldn't have perceived them originally. You guys totally know where they're at.
Okay.
Can,
that's all.
can I?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna
See you.
I'm gonna look at them and I'm gonna be like, damn, they suck at hiding.
Can I? Can I look at
Just
this?
because I have all black and all white, all right? Don't get it twisted.
I wonder if you ever got that piss off them. They might get revealed.
Hey, I
Um,
took a
yeah,
shower.
You
Uh,
guys
did
remember that
shower.
when you
He-
got- when you
Or
got
do I
back
have to?
on?
Do I have to worry
comms,
about this,
break
Cody?
comms, break comms. The black thing on the board and up here, they're just words on the board
Okay.
that I covered up so you
Okay.
didn't know what it was.
Gotcha. Okay, never mind.
So, what's the rest of the party doing while they're stealthily encroaching upon the mound?
wanna get to-
I'd like to. Go ahead.
I'm going to get to Yay, and then I would like to just molder so we got a nice little path to go up the hill.
I'd like to follow.
Okay. I mean, it's not steep. Like it's not like climbing up a cliff. It's like it's a burial
Round it off.
mound, you know.
Oh, shit. Then I'm just going to PB aim that meat game. Muller,
Yeah.
follow me. Let's go, player.
I follow.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna
I'm
go
gonna-
behind you.
I'm gonna elect to walk not up there, but like around the base of it right here.
Okay.
Hey,
Beef, are you following them up, or are you gonna go around the
Uh,
side?
I want to follow them, but I also want to do like a nature check and see if there's like anything amiss around us.
Okay, go ahead and roll a
Damn,
nature.
and he's that close to me, so I'm gonna spit right in his. Fuck, he already rolled it.
A 19.
Okay.
He doesn't
Never
need your
mind.
shit.
I don't need you
19.
to spit in my mouth this time.
Yeah, no, that was a good one.
Now, be if you can just ever so more specific. You wanted to check if something's amiss. Describe to me what you mean by amiss.
Right. So you said that, this place was built in the location of where a dragon was felled.
Yes.
So I just want to make sure that, perhaps
It's dead.
they actually killed that dragon and that it's not alive and waiting to come out of the snow and eat us.
Ambushes.
Okay. So I'll say you crouch down and you dig through the 4 or 5 inches of snow that are on the mound, and you find your way to the earth beneath it. What was your total roll again?
19.
19. With a 19, you're able to ascertain that the roots of the grass here are undisturbed, and they appear to have been undisturbed for some time. The dirt itself is the naturally occurring dirt that would be in this area. There's nothing unnatural about this mound.
While we're
Okay.
walking up this path, can I check for tracks and potential natural hazards as we're walking up this?
Yeah, go ahead and do a survival check for Wilbur as you guys proceed towards the top.
While they're doing the rolls for stuff, I'm gonna use Russian before like the real thing gets started.
Hit that 20,
nat
baby.
20.
Okay.
Nice.
Sure.
Okay, as you guys progress, Hex, are you still staying down at the bottom? Just
Yes,
following?
I will just be moving around the sides right here.
Okay. As you guys progress, you see a very large bone white stone talon that's pointing out of the center highest peak. You don't see any traps or anything like that, but with a 19 survival,
Not
you-
20.
20.
Oh, is it 20?
It was
You do-
22.
Oh, 22 total? Okay. So remember, nat 20 and critical fails don't apply to ability checks. It's just for combat.
Okay.
So you rolled a 22, right?
Right.
Okay. With a 22, as you get close to the spine at the top, at the highest, most point of the mound, you see now an opening at the base of the rock. It
At the
appears,
base of the bone spine
Yeah.
looking thing.
it's almost as
Excalibur.
if the ground around it in a 360 is open slightly, about 8 inches away from the rock itself. The ground falls through to an opening.
Pull it out.
So, okay, so if I were to like stand on it, I would fall right through 30 feet down.
You have no idea.
You would fall, yes. You don't know how far.
Let's throw a torch in there.
You don't even know if you would fall. Like I said, it's 8 inches away from the base of the stone, and it's just 360 around the base of the stone. 8 inches.
Oh,
that's
I
it.
see what he means. It's
Uh,
All right, I'm back.
I have let me throw. I want to grab my 50-foot rope.
Mhm.
I grab it I'm holding the end, and I have the lap of the roll
Mhm.
of the rope, and I toss it in while holding onto the edge.
Okay.
You're trying to gauge how deep she is.
Yeah, the rope descends and it hits bottom.
I can hear it hit the bottom.
Yes.
Okay. Boys, who's first?
I'm gonna
8 inches.
suggest to maybe tug on the rock. Maybe the rock is a key, a sword. You know what I mean? Something.
No, you have a rope.
But the hole
You have a
itself is
rope.
8 inches.
Yeah, it's 8 inches. You falling through an 8-inch crack. You need some.
So
you need-
the base of the stone is about 10 feet wide.
Oh shit! Push that
And
motherfucker over.
then 8 inches away from the base of the stone is the opening in which you just threw the rope down.
How big's the opening?
8 inches.
8 inches.
8
Oh
inch.
my God, Kyle! Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
so wait, I'm so
Measure it to be
confused
sure,
now.
Kyle.
So where's the? You said eight. The hole is 8 inches in diameter, right?
It's like an 8-inch ring around it.
Yeah, thank you. It's a ring around the base of the stone. So
And the stone is 10 feet wide.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so
yes.
we can't fit in there.
No.
Fuck no.
Unless you
Okay.
can fit in an 8-inch hole.
Okay, so but Will War knows that it's no more than 50 feet, no more of a 50-foot drop.
If you were to gauge it based on the length of your 50-foot hempen rope, the descension would be about 30 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a little person. Let's yeet him down there. Fuck.
Man, it's 30 feet. uh, what do you guys think? Shit, I don't know what the fucking do. I'm fucking stupid.
I mean, dead ass. I could turn into like a small ass little critter and take a gander.
Can you turn into a fly?
That's not a small critter.
You could
It's
turn
gonna
into
be
a
more.
field mouse with antlers.
A lizard would probably be sick. I could turn into a lizard.
Tie the lizard off with the
Gecko.
rope.
Well, can the lizard just climb down the rope?
It does say dark vision and climb speed.
That'd be kind of gangster.
That'd be kind of
Turn
gangster,
into a
yeah.
lizard.
Or a rat would be, pretty dead ass.
Kind of look like a rat.
Hey, yo.
Okay. Super rude. Super rude. What are you guys
Alright.
thinking? You want to take a goose of this gander, or should we find another way in?
Can we do a perception check to see if there's any like signs of how we can open this thing?
Give
can
me-
I,
Or
Give me
investigation?
give me an investigation check around the base of this stone.
Would I be able to assist him by holding his hips ever so gently?
Yes, you can do it with advantage as you were being
I
assisted
will
by
only
Thaddeus.
allow you to do that if you wrap your arms all the way around me and use your right hand on my left hip and your left hand on my right hip.
Oh,
Yo.
perfect.
Oh
Perfect.
dang, bro.
Perfect.
Are we still
Yeah.
stealth, Mojito?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I think so. Oh,
And then I get
Yeah.
a +4 on that, right?
You get a D4 for guidance and you have advantage. So 2 D20 rolls at investigation, add a D4 to the highest.
23.
Oh shit. Well, I mean, I don't think you're
Yeah,
going past
so
23,
20
dog.
23.
23. With a 23, you ascertain that this stone, albeit 15 feet high, 10 foot wide at the base, appears to be somewhat loosely set. And you believe that possibly with enough strength or leverage, you could yank this stone off the top of the mound to expose the opening beneath.
I wonder who said that, guys.
No shit.
I look
It
at
looks
Wi-
like the lizard was right.
I look at Wilwar and I tell him to just like give this stone a big bear hug and see if he can
Oh,
rip it out of the ground.
but I liked my plan more.
I was gonna be a spider.
But my plan is smart.
His plan is smarter.
I grab my rope. I take a step back, and with an adequate amount of length, I want to throw it around the stone. And as it flies by, I grab the other side of the rope.
Okay, you're
And I-
going to use the rope as your leverage point.
Correct.
Good.
And I'm gonna back the fuck up.
Is
Give
anybody gonna help
me-
him with the rope?
No. Call me weak earlier.
I'm gonna
Okay.
cast Mage Hand and pretend that I'm helping to push the rock while he does all the work.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Athletics check for Wilwer.
16.
Oh,
right.
nice.
With a 16, you yank and tug with all of your Goliath strength, and the stone starts to.
Mm.
And it goes about 50% of the way, and it starts to protrude out the other side. You are giving way, but you're not there yet.
Okay. Can I roll up the rope, set it aside. If I were to go on the other side of the stone, can I push over it without falling in?
You
Does
can
that make
try.
sense?
Yeah, you can try.
I feel like you're gonna fall in.
I'm gonna attempt to do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna go where he set the rope down. I'm gonna pull while he pushes.
There we go. All right. Give me an athletics check with advantage now, Wilwer.
I'd help you, but we're stealth.
He's stealth.
I help you,
23.
but I don't want to get my robes dirty.
Damn.
24. Holy shit.
Damn. The
All
fuck?
right.
God dang
You-
it, brother.
You start to push on the top end, and you realize that the stone is so large that if you were to continue to push, it would come up underneath you. So instead, you go down into a deadlift type position.
Mm.
And you get both hands underneath the base of the stone that popped out of the ground, and you guys watch as this Goliath deadlifts and like clean and presses the stone
God
out of the
damn.
ground
In the
That's
druid.
gangster. That's gangster.
in the exact direction of which Thadanor is standing as he is using leverage to
Are you
pull it
not
towards him.
entertained?
Are you
So
not?
I need Thadanor to make an acrobatics check to get out of the way of the stone before
Oh,
this
this is
1,500-pound stone crushes him.
God damn, we're about to lose him.
We're about to lose our druid.
10.
Oh,
Oof.
he's dead.
That's exactly what you needed to get out of the way, so you're very
Oh.
lucky.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, if
So
it
do
was less than 10, you would have been crushed.
So do I continue and continually push the stone and as it timbers down the dragon?
You basically like you seen log tosses at Highland Games?
Yeah.
You do that with the stone. So you toss it forward, Thadanor dodges out of the way, and it tumbles off, the hill and rolls down to the side. And at your feet now, you see exposed a 15-foot wide opening that descends down, and now there is within that 15-foot wide opening, a very, very tight squeeze for your Goliath, as it is a 2-foot wide spiral staircase that descends.
Oh fuck! It's a staircase.
Mm-hmm.
Well done,
Hold
sir.
on. Wait a minute. So, this is the same hole where my rope went down.
The
You
center
probably,
of
just,
the
you, you probably just hit a stair or something.
Ah.
yeah.
Okay. That makes
I'm gonna
sense.
run. I'm gonna run down the stairs fast as fuck.
Okay.
I'm sprinting right after
I
his
put my
ass.
rope in my backpack. I put it back in my pack.
I'm holding
I
on to his
light
little,
a
his little
torch.
baby hand.
And I take my time going down the stairs so that I don't fall.
Okay.
And I follow
Hey,
everybody.
I'm so sorry, guys, but could I take a 5-minute? I need to help my wife make the bed because I cleaned the sheets today.
That works because I need to go pee.
Okay.
So,
Can we take a
we'll
5-minute before it
we'll
starts?
take a quick intermission, folks. We'll be right back. Whew, yeah, I need to go potty.
Okay, I'm not holding that for 5 minutes.
Holding what?
I was doing the old, the old horns on camera. I wasn't gonna hold that
Oh.
freeze frame for 5 minutes. Not a
Good.
fucking chance. Yeah.
Be impressive if you did do it for 5 minutes, though.
Right? I'm gonna reset my internet. 1 second.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Be right back 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna lie, my brother. Where the fuck is my green at, bro? Oh, that shit.
We want Will War. Guys, I'm here. You don't gotta chant for me.
Dang it, brother.
Hex, when we get back in here, are you going to be regrouping after you see the toppling of the stone?
He's muted. He's doing something.
He's watching. I'm assuming he's watching anime.
He's probably watching TikTok like a nerd.
Astros. You
Take a
cute
druid
boy.
throws it back for a real one.
Mm. He makes it holler for $1. That's something strange for a little piece of change. Restart tabletop. Boy, what the fuck?
What are you needing to restart for?
I reset my internet and it was kind of bugged
Oh.
out.
I'm about to reset you,
Yeah.
blood.
It's just me, you know what I mean?
Cody, think of this
bung.
this RP.
Okay.
Warforged Barbarian.
Good lord. Yeah?
I was created by an ancient civilization and I've been alive for 2,000 years. And I am discovered by the exploration party, which would be the campaign party. And
Okay.
I go with them and I have all of this knowledge of these ancient tribes that I have served under.
Okay.
What are your thoughts?
So as a DM, I would say it would work, but here's the thing: it's twofold. If you're starting as a level 1 campaign, I would change it slightly. If you are a level 1 Warforged Barbarian, you were created 2,000 years ago by this civilization, which you would have knowledge of, but your civilization was completely demolished, and you were essentially in cryosleep or whatever.
Mhm.
And then the party finds you, and it's 2,000 years later, like in the blink of an eye, 2,000 years have passed to you. Now, if it was a like higher level campaign, I would totally be down with your civilization was decimated by some natural incident or some raid or whatever, and in the time being you are the sole survivor of it and you've been protecting the ruins of that land for 2,000 years.
I like that one more out of the two.
But
I mean, pretty dope.
the only way I would be able as a DM for me to make that fly is if you were something more than just level 1, because it wouldn't make sense if you're a trained guardian,
Yeah.
of this culture if you were level 1 and have no real experience in it.
Mhm.
Unless over the course of that 2,000 years nobody found the ruins, which I guess that might work too. We would just have to articulate it, but I can make it happen. It just gives me some time to do some brainstorming.
Yeah, I'm thinking Path of the Zealot, Warforged Barbarian. Maybe a
Oh.
Warforged Fighter would make more sense.
Fighters are super fun.
Well, anything melee Warforged is going to be fucking ridiculous, so you'd be good to go with either. You have an innate armor class and you don't sleep ever. You don't require food or fluids, nothing.
I'll give you some fluids for free though.
Hey,
Hex,
yes.
as you see the stone and stuff, are you going to regroup or are you staying down?
Technically, do I see this?
Yeah, you would have saw it.
Yeah, I'll go in there.
You would have saw me almost get murdered by this imbecile.
Real quick question.
Yeah.
Do any of y'all I'm making another character and I'm doing a subclass for a sorcerer. Does anyone have the giant sorcerer origin?
The fuck does that mean?
Hold on, let me find it. I gotta find it.
If you find it in D&D Beyond, it'll tell you what source book it's from. Then I could tell you whether or not I have it.
It is for my sorcerer's origins, giant sorcerer, and I have not found it in D&D Beyond, and I am beginning to think it is not a thing in here.
It might be homebrew.
Yeah, I've never heard of that before.
Neither have I. That's why I asked you to look it up.
Yeah, no, because I looked it up several times and I thought maybe y'all knew, but all right.
I mean, if it's homebrew, I don't care. It'll make D&D Beyond kind of difficult to work with it.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna. We'll take that one to the scrap pile.
Did Josh say he was gonna make the bed? Oh, there he is. Okay. I thought maybe he was getting into bed.
He was going to bed. We're actually taking a
Do a
long
little
rest.
little bit of both. I'm always a multitasker.
All right, going back to live in 3, 2, 1, and welcome back. All right.
Wait, Josh is still
So-
gone. Were you aware of that?
Oh well, he walked. in
God
front of the
bless
camera.
America.
Hate to see it.
That being said, the other people who are outside of the burial mound, you watch as Thomas, Mojito descend first, and then Beefus follows them slowly behind.
How
Who's
exactly
going
do they
next?
descend? Do they just eat themselves, or
It's a spiral staircase, and the first steps are about 5 feet off the ledge. And the staircase is 2.5 feet wide.
I'm going in? Blah!
Okay, Thadanor, you
I
can
grab
get in
Hex.
easily.
By his
Yo.
waist, and I hold him like a barrel. And I'm like, "Come on, healer."
There is no way in humanly possible that you could carry him and fit down there. You yourself are going to have a lot of trouble getting through this 2.5 foot wide staircase.
Fuck me, dude. Okay.
Probably should go last.
All
All right,
Go
then
ahead.
I proceed to just walk down there.
Okay. So we'll
I-
put Willow right
Kyle,
here.
can
do
you
my best
can
to
you
get
stream
down
for beef?
Oh, yeah.
He's streaming on Twitch. It's fine. I
Right.
see it.
Oh,
Y-
okay.
you're
Okay,
close,
okay,
but
okay,
I-
I'm here, I'm
I
here, I'm
can
here.
stream on here if you don't want the delay.
I don't. It's fine. We're not
Sure?
rushing, right? We
Just keep.
No, we're good.
Okay.
I keep getting timed out of this fucking shit.
Yeah, no problem. If you want me to
Uh,
stream on Discord, let me know.
Yeah, peer
No,
to
I can
peer
have it.
is
It's only like a
failed
3 or 4 second delay.
for Ricky. Let's see. Hmm.
Wait, what happened?
Ricky's having trouble getting back in.
Alright.
Ban him.
That's what I'm saying.
My bad.
Ban
Get
him.
rid of him.
My bad, guys. I ruined the flow.
It's all good. All right.
Oh,
So,
Gucci, my boy.
Wilbur, I'll put you in there shortly as they start descending. If you
Am I
guys
just
are
like
good.
squeezing my fat ass one step at a time?
Yeah, pretty much. It's very, very tight squeeze. So, first out is going to be Mojito and Thomas, then Beef, then Thad, and then Hex. So,
Fat War's
Mojito,
next.
you descend down, and it opens to a circular chamber to your left and right. As you peek around the corners,
Ooh.
you see blue spectral light coming from your left and right around the circular corners.
Mm. What the fuck? Is somebody getting murdered?
Versus-
What am I hearing?
I don't know what that was.
It's about to be us.
That's scary.
You said
Okay.
left and right, correct?
To the
I'm gonna
left and
go
right,
this way.
there's only one exit. That's why I've got you up there. Mojito's in it right now.
Oh, they're in the. Oh, this little bastard's in my way.
Okay.
There
Son
well.
of a gun.
What I'd like to do, I'd like to cautiously check the door to the left.
There's no doors. It's just opens to your left and right in a spiral, like circular area.
Okay, I'm gonna go that way then to the left.
To your character's left.
Yes, sir.
Okay. As you
And I like to
do-
peek. You know what I mean? I'm peeking
Yeah.
cautiously,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. you're
stealthily.
good. As you do, you see the corridor. Actually, what is your race?
Oh, I am a lizard folk.
You have dark vision.
Yes.
Okay. You see a corridor to your right, and then to your left again. It curves off to the left and tees down to your right. And you see blue light emanating to your character's 12 o'clock, which would be east on the game board.
Okay. I'd like to look at my party and say, let's giddy up with the get down, and I'm gonna press on forward.
The only person you see is Thomas, as it is a very tight
All right,
staircase.
I'm gonna take Thomas. I'm gonna take me and my boy, and we're gonna finagle our way through here
Fernando.
cautiously.
Thomas, do
stealthily.
you follow?
Still.
Yeah, I'm down. Let's
Okay.
do it, lizard man.
Beef, you're
Let's
next.
do
up,
it.
Descending down
I
the
will
stairs.
also follow behind.
Okay, Beef
Wait
is going
for
to
me.
follow the rogues.
Wait for me.
Wait.
What?
Adenor, you are next.
I'm gonna. You said we see light on both sides, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hex, tell him to
gonna-
slow down.
I'm gonna break towards the other direction, and using my telepathy, I'm gonna let Mojito know. I'm gonna let Beef know because Mojito's stupid. I'm gonna let Beef know if shit gets weird, wet, and wild, make a very loud noise, and we'll, I'll come. Come so hard.
Copy that. All right. Next, Hex. You
I'm-
see the party splitting off.
Hex, don't leave me.
I'm gonna wait for Will War to mosey on down.
Next, don't leave me.
Takes Wilbur a couple more minutes, but he's able to get through the doorway.
You okay there, big dog?
Shut up.
Now, Fadanor, you see an opening to your 12 o'clock that also has a left and right entrance, and to the south, you see an opening that is kind of like a dog leg.
Well, if there's no light coming from this direction, I guess I'm gonna continue this way.
Okay, you're going, let's see,
This way.
left. Okay, gotcha. And you continue through, and you have dark vision as well too.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you continue through, and you see an opening that continues off to the left towards another room.
If I move to
Yeah.
yay verily, is Hex more than 60 feet away?
He's about 25 feet from you.
I'm gonna let him know with my telepathy, which I have.
Just telepathy.
I'm gonna let him know what I see. A little left turn, some glowing light. There's potentially something over here.
I'm gonna relay this information to Will War and ask, what does he want to do?
I want to kill things.
Yes,
Uh,
Lord Smash.
I think to myself, lovely talk.
I'm gonna continue.
Okay.
I start walking this way.
God.
Okay, Wilbur, you go south. You do not have dark vision, I believe, correct?
I do not. I'd like to.
Wait, are we just
pull
like
out,
all going different directions?
I'd like to pull out my torch.
For the most part, yeah.
Do you have
Well,
any more
the
torches?
smartest
I
thing
have
that
one.
could happen in D&D.
Okay.
That's
You
it.
light your torch, and you see an opening to a large room, and in the far distance you see what appears to be skeletal remains at the base of the cave. I need Thadanor to, let's see,
Smudge my glasses, apparently, son of a
Right.
bitch.
Thadanor, as you approach that 90-degree turn, at your feet you see a glowing blue light, and before you can stop yourself, your foot falls into a punji stick trap. And you
I didn't
take-
see
Oh,
that shit with
dang.
a 17 passive perception.
not so. Traps
dungeon
work a little
sucks.
differently. Traps work a little differently. You can sometimes passively perceive them, but it's going to be very high. And generally, you need to state as you're moving precariously through a dungeon. I want to
That you're looking
investigate
for 'em.
while I move. Yeah. you're gonna
Okay.
take 1d6.
Okay.
Get my real dice here real quick.
Middle name's Punji. This doesn't bother me.
You take 3 damage, and the blue light disappears into the ground beneath your foot.
Oh, that's fucking wieners.
All right. So let's go back to Mojito, Thomas, and Beef. What are you guys doing?
I just heard a bunch of riffraff, so I'm gonna cautiously look for traps and keep going forward.
Okay.
Would make sense.
The rest of the party following Mojito?
I'm going.
Yeah, so
I'm walking in
all
the
I see
exact
is a
spots that he
skeletal
steps in.
horse in this room, right?
Say again.
All I see is a skeletal horse in this room.
So far, I'll get to you in just a moment.
Okay.
I gotta play on 3
Yeah.
fronts since you guys all split up.
Go for it.
I have a question.
Mojito. Yeah, go ahead.
Uh-huh.
Since I'm so tiny,
Uh-huh.
and this is for a later scenario that I think might happen. If Mojito and me both stealth check, could this is a really out of the blue question, but I just could he, if we both stealth, can I get on his back, and then if he stealth attacks, can I stealth attack off his stealth attack?
Dog, what? What
Yo,
kind of
stealth on stealth.
hate?
Did that make sense?
Is this?
I'm a
Okay,
little guy.
Hold on. Listen, if you look at your character sheet, you have the ability to hide behind allies.
Yeah, I do.
It's part
Yes.
of your racial feats.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, in theory, what you're saying is correct. It's not going to double the damage, though. You're just going to get your stealth.
I'm just gonna get a
bonus.
stealth attack. Okay, never
Yeah,
mind.
that's all it is.
I might do
That's
that,
all
but
you need, dog.
yeah.
That's all you need.
So, Mojito, you see a blue light emanating from the floor beneath you in front of you, and you notice that the floor above the blue light seems to be slightly different than the rest of the dirt around you.
Would I be able to
Huh?
to tell Hex via telepathy? The blue light's a fucking trap, by the way.
Well,
Who's telling me this?
Me.
Badnor? Okay.
So Hex currently is not with Mojito, so he would have no way to relay that, and he doesn't even know that Mojito sees it right now. So Mojito, what are you doing with this blue light underneath the floor in front of you?
I'd like to check for it, see what kind of see what the hell it is. Like to investigate it.
Roll an investigation check.
You know what I mean?
You just wait for that.
Oh, cool. Let's just run past the
Mm.
18 there.
Mm.
18?
No, I fucking wish it was supposed to be
You
an
roll a-
18,
you
but
roll a
no, it's a
4.
4.
Or, well, you can definitely tell that there's something underneath the topsoil of this ground. If you'd like, you can attempt to disarm this.
Fucking sure, dude. Let's fucking get weird.
Okay, so I'm gonna need a dexterity check as you start to move away the dirt to examine the trap in front of you without it triggering. If the dexterity check is not high enough, you will
Easy.
fail.
Easy, you
Of
got
course,
this,
it
Ricky.
couldn't have been a 20. I'm right next to it. We get these out of the way. I have
13.
13.
13 is enough.
Oh,
You're
oh,
able to
thank
see
God.
where the like not belay line, the snare line is set, and you're able to
Mhm.
with your dagger slice the snare line away, and then the punji sticks all fall limp. And
what I'm talking
this
about.
trap is now disarmed.
Nice, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, now before you proceed on, Wilwer, as you enter this room, you see small alcoves in the wall. Make sure I'm in the right room here. D4. You see some small alcoves in the wall that have some accoutrements, urns, jars, things of that nature, very dusted and old, where there used to be incense burned and stuff, things like that. But at the furthest, most interior portion of this cave, you see the skeletal remains of a horse.
Can I? Gotta be careful what I say. I'd like to just I'd like to approach the room and approach the urns and see if there's anything inside of it.
Okay, there's an urn here and an urn here. Are you checking both of them?
Yes.
Okay, as you approach the first urn, the urn appears to be empty. It's an open-faced urn with no contents inside of it. You checking the next one?
Yes.
Mm.
Okay. As you approach this one, it's more of a jar, and it has some type of ashen type material in it.
Ashen. Is Wilwer aware of what this is?
It looks like ash to Wilwer.
Okay.
If you'd like to make a nature check, you can, but I'll tell you right now, it looks like ash.
It looks like it.
Yeah, we don't have to roll nature check.
Okay.
I'd like to approach the remains of the horse.
Okay. As you approach, the skeletal horse animates.
Ooh.
Ting, 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 ting.
Oh shit.
This horse comes to all fours and is knit back together as it arises from the dead as a skeletal steed.
Oh, that's gross.
Shit. Does it look aggressive?
Roll an
Is there any-
insight check.
I'm really good at these. Nat 1.
It
Nice.
looks
gift.
like a
It looks like a
skeleton
fucking
horse.
Skeleton horse. Okay.
You're like,
gotcha.
oh shit, it's a chicken.
I go. I look at him and as at first, whenever I saw his bones on the ground, I felt disheartened. But whenever I see him get reanimated, there's almost like a sense of hope in my eyes.
Mm.
I reach out my hand to the top of his skeleton, or to the top of his skull, excuse me, and I go, "Can you hear me?"
Do you have any
I'm
character?
sorry, excuse me.
Hold
I
on.
cast.
You're good. You're good.
I cast speak with animals.
Okay. Before we go into that, do you have any character traits or features that specify your willingness or love of creatures and animals, things of that nature?
No, just I just have a totem warrior. That nothing in particular.
Okay, but I guess what I'm trying to get at is, does Wilwar have an affinity to animals where he cares for them?
No, not
Okay.
that I've created.
Okay, no worries. As you place your hand on the snout or skeletal bone snout of the horse, you do hear a voice inside your head, and it states, "I have been withered and worn. Lady Alagondor does not ride me anymore."
What do I want to say?
Mm,
How long have you been in this place? Can you tell?
Well, and the horse looks down at its body. By examining my own body, I'd imagine some 100 years. And mind you, I'm expanding speak with animals, so this makes more sense because speak with animals allows you to talk to an animal, but they don't talk back. But this is an undead animal, so I'm playing it up a little bit. Okay.
Okay. Can I continue on to that?
Yeah.
How-
Yeah.
What is the last thing you remember of Lady Alejandra?
We rode into the maw of a green dragon. She leapt from my saddle, and I was taken down by a plume of acid breath.
What weapon did she wield?
She wielded her sword,
Mm.
a double-bladed bastard sword adorned with a ruby hilt, or ruby pommel. Sorry.
Is that just for player knowledge? Is that the sword we're in searching for?
So the sword, you guys have no idea what it looks like, but you know that Lady Alagandor wielded a sword and killed a dragon with it. He
Gotcha.
is now
Okay.
describing said sword to you.
Gotcha. Well, my friend, your journey has come to an end, and I hope you have good rest. And I take my hand off of his head.
oh shit.
Sounded like Scooby Doo.
All right.
Does he stay animated?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I thought he was about to fucking crumble. Can I wait? Can I take him with me to the out of this room into the party?
As you start to leave the room, the horse follows you.
Let's fucking go, dude. This is my boy. All right, let's go.
My boy.
All right. So, Thadanor,
Yes.
you have freed your foot from this trap. You
Mm.
alerted Hex to a trap that you just stepped in.
Yes.
Hex, are you going to join Thadanor?
I will, as he just let me know that there are traps.
Okay, Thadanor. The
Yes.
trap has now been triggered and no longer is harming you. Do you wish to continue further?
Dude, I wish to continue so fucking hard.
Okay. As you clear the trap and go around the next 90-degree corner, you find yourself in a room that has 4 sarcophagi in alcoves. One at the northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest corner. The room is held aloft by 2 weight-bearing pillars at the centermost point of the room. But other than that, you don't see anything at the moment.
Could I had a crisp, maybe investigation?
I would like to put my hand on his head, give him a little nice pat on the head with guidance.
Mm.
So we're gonna do 1 investigation for all 4 sarcophagi. All right. So go ahead and do that with guidance.
While he does that, can guidance stack? Like, can they both?
No,
Okay, dude, that'd be
it
OP
cannot.
as
Yeah, that's why it can't.
If you know, I wanted to check the room. I don't think Thadanor would actually open up the sarcophagi.
Okay.
So I'm just not gonna fucking do it. I don't think he would do that.
Okay.
I do not believe Hex would either.
Yep. Nope.
You
I'm dipping.
you look to the northeastern sarcophagi, the one you're in front of, and what languages do you read and speak?
Common, druidic, elvish, orc, and telepathy.
Ah,
Right.
fucking
There
language do you know?
in
Telepathy is not a language.
Elvish, upon this sarcophagus, you read, "Here lies the cleric Theris, follower of Alagondor and party member of the slaying of Azdraka."
Okay, I'll check that one. That's the only one I'm checking.
I'll check that one.
We're here for such a reason. It's necessary. I would check. I would like to check this one. I'm gonna tell Hex what I just read,
Okay.
and then check the one right next to me.
As I read Elvish as well, I assume that I read that part as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
Alright.
investigation, or
Yeah, it'd be investigation.
okay.
Now, Hex, do you have any issues with what he's doing?
Morally, I don't see an issue with opening it,
Okay.
but if something is trying to be taken out, then yes.
Okay. All right, so you push back the top, and some dust plumes up into the air in front of you, and you see before you a modestly armored in leather and cloth elvish body.
Oh shit.
You examine the body, and it's very far decomposed skeletal remains, and the only thing that kind of tickles your interest is a necklace around the skeleton that has 6 baubles, red in nature, much like rubies.
I don't like this.
This goes against everything I believe.
I l-
I
I
like
don't-
this.
I don't want to touch it.
I'm gonna.
I'll
The only
touch it.
reason
Just
I'm
kidding.
even entertaining this is because of what it said on the outside, and that's why we're here. But I'm gonna ask. Fuck, I don't like this at all. I don't think Thadnor would do it, but I'm gonna ask.
Thadnor, we're gonna talk to each other.
Yeah.
We clearly see this necklace around it that sparks our interest, of course. Now, both of us being Elvish, and we were able to read what was on the sarcophagus, we know this is something of interest. But do we want to take the chance that one, this is morally wrong, and two, it could be trapped?
Honestly, I hadn't considered traps. I will say that if it can help us save lives, it's worth it in the long run.
I'll steal that shit.
I think with him, I think you saying with the greater good in mind, that eases me. And
I do think the greater good is I think it's worth it in the long run, but maybe a little prayer or
greater good.
something. And we don't tell the rogues what we found.
Agreed.
Could I
druid dap?
Dap up my religious homie? Could I check for traps around Yay necklace? Yay verily.
Investigation check.
I don't have detect magic. I feel like it would be a physical trap.
7.
Oh god.
God.
It does not appear to be trapped.
I'm gonna, before I do such a thing, I'm gonna whisper a little prayer to my deity to let him know that forgive me, but it's for the greater good. And I'm gonna try to grab the bauble necklace.
Okay. Thadnor, what's your alignment?
It is neutral. Neutral. That's all it says.
Or neutral? Okay.
Yeah, just neutral.
Yeah, so you can do this without an effect on on your alignment. However,
I will state that I don't fucking like it.
yes, Hex, I wouldn't. I'm not going to take what's the term? I'm not going to take residency of your character, but based on your class and your alignment, I would say it would bother you probably at least a little bit.
It definitely bothers
Oh,
me,
for sure.
but him saying that this is for the
As long
greater
as it
good.
has, yeah, as long as it has some effect on you to a point.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't sit well with me, but I accept it for knowing that it's for a good cause, and he's not planning on selling this later.
All I'm saying is you guys are lucky Thomas doesn't know about this room.
I think
I
that
don't
Nor and I
like-
would
I don't-
probably be
I-
killing you.
I don't like that I found this room. I don't like doing this.
All right, Thadanor,
Yes.
you pull back the necklace, and as you hold it in your hand, it is adorned in golden chain with 6 baubles, and you see where 3 more baubles would be affixed, but they're no longer there. They're red, and they emanate heat. If you would like to look at your character sheet inventory, you'll see what it is, but however you're not attuned to it at this moment in time, you cannot use it. It'll take time to identify it. So player knowledge, you know what it is. Character knowledge, you don't know what it is.
Let me refresh because I don't see a fucking thing.
Should be in your equipment.
Ah. Very well.
So that's
don't-
what you have. You just don't know what it is yet as far as Thadanor is concerned.
Yep.
Are you going to wear it or are you going to hold on to it?
Oh, I'm just gonna hold on to it for now.
Okay, you place it in your pocket.
Pushy.
I'm gonna
All right.
show it to Hex and then place it in my pocket
Okay.
and tell him that we'll
Ah.
take a goose at the
It-
gander a
It
little bit later.
relieves me that he does not put it on straight away.
Yes. Next, continuing to Mojito, Thomas, and Beef. You guys
I'm gonna go
choose
tuck my
to-
kid in real quick.
Yep, you guys choose to descend further into the crypt.
Yes,
Mhm.
stealthily, of course.
Okay.
Yes, I will follow closely behind, stepping exactly where Mojito steps.
Okay.
Stealthily, of course.
Stealthily.
Mojito, as you
Oh.
get to further in the corridor, you see where it breaks to the right,
Mhm.
and it opens further into a tomb-like room, and you're able to see 2 sarcophagi to the south.
While we're moving stealthily, Thomas is also looking for traps.
Okay. Noted. Okay, you do not see any similar floor traps as
Okay.
you had seen prior to as you approach. You just see 2 sarcophagus.
Oh yeah,
Let's slice
baby.
the pie and make my way in.
Can me and Skelehorse make our way to this group right here?
Yeah, it'll take time. Everything that we've been describing has been happening in unison. I've just had to break it down to make
Gotcha.
it make sense. So you will eventually catch up. So Mojito, do you choose to descend further into the room?
Yes, sir. Stealthily, of course. Oh, shit.
What the heck?
Yeah.
He's floating.
Stop touching him. Yeah, I'm
Thomas, do you
God.
follow directly behind, or do you go on the other?
Since I'd kind of like to, since we disarmed this first trap, I'm being really cautious, so I'm keeping a distance behind Mojito, but I'm definitely following where he's going, like using him as a meat shield.
Yep, and Beef already said he's following the exact same footsteps, so I've got you guys all lined up.
Okay.
All right. Mojito, it is your room at this point. What do you wish to do, sir?
I'm gonna go over to this esophagus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put my ear on it and listen, make sure I don't hear anything weird coming out of this thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a good listen, like I was robbing a bank.
You don't hear anything in the sarcophagus.
Okay, I'd like to look around. You know what I mean? Look at the edges, the seams, what's around this thing. You know
All
what I
right,
mean? Is
give
anything-
me an investigation check on the sarcophagus.
$17.
The sarcophagus appears to be hundreds of years old and does not appear to be recently opened or disturbed. It has cobwebs, and there is erosion around the seal that leads you to believe that it hasn't been opened since it was sealed hundreds of years before.
I do want to open this. I'm gonna look back at my party, and I would like them to kind of remain out of sight just a little bit. So if something was to blow up, that they would not be in the direct blasting.
Word.
Thomas and Beef, do you choose to agree to this? Not.
Oh, I hard agree because he's already blew me up once.
Yeah, I let
Oh.
him open it, but I'm gonna stand around the corner just so that, like, if, for example, a gem does explode, I don't get hit by shrapnel.
Yeah, currently you're behind Thomas, and you're
I remember
completely
that.
blocked by a stone wall. So
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna
But
open this
Thomas is
bitch.
also like 2 feet tall, so like even if I'm
Yeah,
behind
it's
him, I'm still really
Yeah.
tall.
I'm almost 3 feet.
okay. So
You're tiny.
I don't like the pause right now.
are you opening it?
I'm opening it, dude. I don't give a fuck.
All right, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Hell yeah! I knew something was gonna blow up. I'm fucking do it now. And I
A
got
dragon comes out of the chest.
Oh no.
I got a
Oof.
10, unfortunately.
As you open the sarcophagus, you push with all your might. The seal breaks, and green smoke goes rushing past your face, and you get a full inhale of acidic, corrosive dust.
Oh my
Hell yeah.
shit.
You take 15 acid damage.
Good thing he's
I ain't
a
scared of shit,
reptile.
dog.
Dude, someone fucking farted in that
Oh,
chest
yeah,
and
yeah,
left it
yeah,
there.
yeah. Wait the fuck a minute. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. There's gotta be something in here for that, right? There gotta be something.
What?
I
I'm a
feel
reptile, you know. I don't know if there's something good for that. You know what I mean? I'm looking right now. I'm
you
looking.
are resistant to acid damage, I believe, as a lizard folk.
Okay, I don't know where that is. I don't even know
It'll be
what
on
the
your-
resistance even means.
It'll be on your front page where your ability checks are and stuff, and your actions, and it should be like in the top right. It should say resistances or
right
immunities.
under your is it right under your health? See like defenses.
Yeah, defenses. It should be in there.
It doesn't really say anything. It just says resistance, immunities, or vulnerabilities. I don't think I clicked anything.
Right. Well,
Well, I mean, I can choose one now, right?
well, I think racially you're supposed to have one. I will double check right now.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then I would like it to be acid, you know?
Like for me, I don't need a blanket whenever I sleep because I'm a cozy wizard boy.
I don't need a blanket.
You have no resistances, so you do take the full brunt.
Oof.
Damn.
I tried.
I ain't scared of shit. What's in this fucking coffin?
15 acid damage, and there is nothing in that coffin.
Hell yeah. I'm going to go to
Good
the
thing
other
there's
one
a
and do the same
second
thing.
coffin.
I'm going to the other one and opening it. Not even looking. I'm opening this motherfucker, this thing.
Fuck.
Not even looking. You heard him.
Okay, give me another dexterity saving throw.
Yes. And a 3.
No.
Oh, 24. Never mind.
24?
God
Yeah.
damn.
Oh, sick. I'll take that one.
Okay, you take 8 acid
Oh, you
damage.
still take.
It's halved. Half damage, so 15 and 8.
Is there
Yeah.
anything in these fucking things?
Nope, they're both empty.
Okay, I'm running out. Fuck this.
Good. Serves you right.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Serves you
you
right.
have to check.
After watching Mojito get farted on, I'm gonna. I mean, what is this? Can I look at why is there a crack in the
Yeah,
wall?
You totally can. As you approach, give me a perception check.
Oh God,
Give you an intestine.
a 6.
You see a 2-foot wide tunnel that goes off into the distance out of sight. Yep, that's what you see.
It's a 2-foot wide tunnel. Okay. How long would it take if I was to choose to? How long would it take to get to over here?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Like 5 to 10 minutes,
5 to 10 minutes.
because you'd have to crawl, and
Yeah.
you're the only person that's gonna be able to fit.
There's something.
Probably 20 something damage.
I'm gonna look at Beef and say, I'm gonna go through this hole. Can you since you know I'm here, will you come back for me after you have informed the others?
Or I was actually talking to my wife, so I missed like everything that just happened. But sure.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna climb through this hole, and then you're the only one that knows. So
Okay. So I'll just make sure that people know that you climbed through a tiny little hole.
yeah, I'm
Turns out
going.
There's dragons in the hole.
Oh, dude, the tiny dragon.
Dragons everywhere.
All right, so Beef, you're gonna come up behind, just keep an eye on him.
I'm gonna let him go through the hole, and then as soon as he's in, I'm gonna try to like double back and see if I can meet up with the other people in the group.
Okay. So as you start to descend into the hole, Thomas, it's very tight. You're even for your halfling-sized body, your shoulders are rubbing against the wall, and you're crawling through with no visual because you don't have dark vision.
Mm-mm.
But you're feeling your way along, much like a tunneler in Vietnam. You get about 10 feet in.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you'd like to do?
Well, I mean, it's as. Let's see. Hold on.
You hear War Thunderstruck play.
Torch, tinderbox,
Bam.
rope. Is there anything I could use? A torch not gonna fit, right?
You'd be hard pressed to get a torch in front of you. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
Can I, like, feeling with my hands? I'd like to like cautiously be feeling forward, like looking for abnormalities in like the rocks or
Okay.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a perception and/or investigation. Your choice.
Okay, we're gonna go with the +0. Oh my god, a 3. A 3?
It feels similar as you continue through.
Okay. I'd like to keep continuing through, like, I mean, if I could reroll perception, for the next 5 feet or something,
Well, you don't get to reroll stuff.
Okay.
As you continue through, you get to about the halfway point,
Uh-huh.
and you place your hand in front of you, and it goes, ding, and it's silence for a moment, and then all around you, and you are buried by a full-fledged cave-in.
Oh.
You were considered blind and restrained and totally covered against attacks,
Fuck.
and you're running out of breath.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Wilbur, Beef, and Mojito, you hear and feel a trembling in the south wall to you guys. Beef is the only person that knows Thomas is in that tunnel right now. And now, before we continue with what you guys are going to do, Thomas, what is your Constitution modifier?
A +1.
Okay, you guys are very, very time constricted on this.
Fuck. Thomas is gonna die.
Okay. Do I know of the general? Wilward. Do I know the general vicinity area of where I hear it? Like, do I hear it more on this side or this side?
Beef better start running, dude.
You hear this direction.
Okay. Did I? Fuck, man. I don't know if like Wilward.
Do I have
knows
my
if that
turtle
was there.
beaches on?
Let's
You
use
did
our-
not
big boy brains.
examine the tunnel in that other room, but you do
Oh.
hear, and as a matter of fact, you feel and smell fresh dust get blown up from behind you through that room that you were just in as the cave-in occurs.
Okay.
Beef,
I'd like
you
to.
also see it from behind you, dust and smell and feel it.
Okay, I'd like to pass War Will. That's what I named the horse. And
Nice.
investigate the entrance of where the dust escaped.
Yes. You see a 2-foot wide tunnel, and as you peer in, it appears that the ceiling has collapsed.
the ceiling of this crevice has collapsed?
Yes.
Okay, so I can't see through it, or I can't fit my hand in there at all.
You can fit your hand in there, yeah. It's just the ceiling of it's collapsed. So what would have been 10 foot deep is now like 5 foot deep.
Okay. Little man, can you hear me?
You don't hear anything
don't-
as he is suffocating.
Oh wait, I don't know if
You
he's
don't
in
know
there.
he's there either.
Fuck.
Beef, what are you doing?
Have I regrouped with everyone else yet?
You got to a point where you could see Mojito to your 12 o'clock and Wilbur. Wilbur just descended south into another room, and you heard this cave in.
I guess I'll go back and see if I can do something to help him.
Okay. As you return back, you see the same thing described to Wilbur. This tunnel has now collapsed.
Is there any way that I can like dig him out, or is that just a
You
lost
can
cause?
definitely start trying if
So
you'd like.
Beef knows he's in there.
Alright, so I'm gonna cast
One of us could.
thaumaturgy,
Okay,
and I'm gonna do it
thaumaturgy.
3 times so that my voice is like billowing and like really, really loud.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna shout through the corridors that like there's a cave in and the little one is stuck in the walls.
Badenor, Hex, and Mojito and Wilbur, you all hear this booming voice stating that the little one has succumbed to a cave in, and you know the voice to be Beef.
I want to go as fast and far
Yep.
as I can towards Beef.
Okay,
And then
as
I'll
you
start like
guys.
trying to dig him out as
Okay,
best as I can.
so you two, Wilbur and Beef, are digging. Thadanor, Hex, Mojito are coming to aid. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, in the course of that time, a minute has passed, and that is Thomas's Constitution modifier for holding his breath.
Oh, fuck.
So, that being said, I need a death saving throw from Thomas.
Oh shit. Okay.
Come on.
Is that
D20.
Oh, okay.
If it's a 10 or higher, you succeed. If it's 9 or below, you fail.
Hmm.
Come on.
Can okay. 14.
Oh,
All right.
thank
Okay.
God.
All right, so by this point, Thadanor, you've regrouped with Wilbur. Hex, you're down there. I'm going to say Mojito probably goes to Beef.
Oh yeah.
That
Okay.
seems about right.
At this point, you've taken out about 4 feet of rubble as it's getting piled around your ankles at this point, and you're digging and digging. You're about that 4 feet in at this point. Wilbur, you've gotten about 10 feet in, but you can't squeeze your body through. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you're
Could I
pulling
shout
all
for
this
Wilbur
shit
to
out.
get out of my way?
What can you do that I can't in this situation?
You're weak.
I'll show you.
Show me with what? There's no time. He's gonna die.
Move.
I'm obliged. Move out of the way.
I move out of the way.
I want to go as far deep as I can, balls deep, wherever Wilbur is digging, and I
Yep.
would like. I'm assuming I don't know what direction Thomas is in.
The cave starts to curtail to the left at a 90-degree turn, is where the cave in has piled up.
How much is this right here? These 4 squares.
So player knowledge, you're about 12 feet away from Thomas's body.
I want to mold earth for the next 10 feet.
Okay. that'll push
Following
you
this
right
path.
about here. Now, Beef, what are you doing on your side?
I'm cursing under my breath that my robes are getting dirty, and I'm still just
I
Okay.
like it.
Beef, you get about another 2 feet in.
And then I'm just going to repeat mold earth until I get to him.
Thomas,
Following-
death saving
following the
throw.
path.
Okay. I have inspiration though, so I'm gonna use my
Oh.
inspiration.
Okay.
Woo, baby.
All right. You succeed your secondary. At this point, Thadanor, you mold earth and you're able to uncover the remains of an unconscious Thomas.
I'm going to grab him and rush back out to
Okay.
the
Woo!
opening and flop him on the ground in front of Hex.
That was a close one.
Okay.
Is he unconscious at this point?
He appears to be dead, honestly. He appears to be dead.
Oh,
It under further examination you'll be able to ascertain more. Beef, are you continuing to dig?
I mean, if he's out, there's no point to continue digging, right?
Well, you wouldn't necessarily know he's out unless Thadnor said he got him. That's
Oh,
why I'm
did he
asking.
not?
I'm
say that?
still digging. I'm still digging. 'Cause
All right, I
no
will
one's told me
continue
otherwise.
to dig.
Okay.
Oh, I'm on the opposite side of them all. That's a,
Yeah.
I'll keep digging.
As you continue to dig, you make it to where you see now the cavern has been opened even wider, and it appears to be perfectly hewn and smoothed.
Can I like fit in and like
Mhm.
follow it through?
Yep.
All right, I'll walk through.
And you walk through and regroup with the rest of the party. All right.
Oh.
So
Fancy
Hex.
meeting you fellas here.
you see a lifeless Thomas Paddlefoot at your feet, and I would like you to roll a medicine check.
I
To
was about to
examine him.
say. I was about
As
to
he's
I would
doing
like
that,
to assist.
Do I take my inspiration away? Is that what saved me?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm teabagging Paddlefoot as they're
Oh.
working on him.
Yeah.
Mm,
I'm gonna
passionate.
I'm gonna kind of push Wilwar off. Like, come
You're
on.
gonna
now.
fucking try to.
I'm gonna get underneath Will War.
Oh
'cause
God.
The back of my neck is cold.
God, man.
Okay, I'm gonna roll medicine.
I am gonna get down on one knee and assist X in his medicine check.
Okay. Medicine check with advantage.
Okay. Where is it? Found it. That's fucking wild.
One more.
Mm.
That is even wilder.
24.
24.
You are able to hear and feel the shallow rise and fall of his small halfling ribcage. It has been crushed by hundreds of pounds of stone, but he is still yet got a little bit of life left in him. He is not dead.
Thomas.
So
Thomas.
player to DM, if I use spare the dying, will this technically stabilize him?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm going to do that.
All right. So you no longer have to do death saving throws, Thomas. You are just unconscious at 0.
Okay. Cool.
So you
Oh.
have him stabilized.
0.
His daintily halfling body.
I'm gonna go. Do I